Good morning, family. It's good to see you all here in the house of the Lord as we gather to sing his praises and hear again that wonderful Christmas message delivered to us through song. As we continue our service, I just wanted to highlight some of the announcements that can be found in your bulletin or in the weekly emailed newsletter that we send out each Sunday morning. If you don't get that newsletter, make sure you get me your email address, and we'll make sure that it gets to you so that you can get announcements from us, not just on Sunday, but at various times throughout the week as well. But a couple of announcements that we wanted to highlight this morning. Of course, we want to welcome those who are joining us online. We are blessed by your presence with us here in this sanctuary this morning, and we just want to extend our hearts toward you and welcome you in. Also, I want to give a big thank you to Tammy and to all who contributed this morning to our Christmas breakfast. It was delicious, as it always is, and such a great spirit of joy could be felt in the room. And so I am very grateful for that. For those who are able to, tonight at 6 o'clock, we will gather here at the church, and then we're going to make a few stops to some of the homes of our members to do some Christmas caroling. So we encourage you, if you want to come and sing. I know it's going to be a little cold, so definitely dress warm. But we will be singing. We will gather here at 6, and then we'll start going to those houses and singing. We'll return back to the church, and we'll have cookies and hot chocolate. So if you're interested in singing, come along. If you're interested in cookies and hot chocolate, you can come too. Just a reminder that our Christmas Eve candlelight service is at 7 o'clock this Tuesday, December the 24th. Also, look to your calendars in both the email and the email newsletter and the bulletin to see what is and isn't on for this week. Some of the Bible studies are not on, but line dancing is. So for those who come to line dancing, that is still happening tomorrow. To that end, we also need some folks after the service to help us to rearrange the pulpit area here for the Christmas Eve service. So we got to get some of these platforms up and some of these pews out of the way. So if you are willing to stay after for a little bit and just help us to move some things around, we'd be super grateful for that. Don't need anything in the fellowship hall? You guys are... I love it. Okay, so we just need help in the sanctuary. And then looking ahead, of course, we have our annual New Year's Eve communion prayer service from 6 to 8 p.m. on New Year's Eve. So if you want to spend some time just in prayer, resetting for the new year, and also partaking of the Lord's table, we make that available every year for you to come, and just come for as long or as little as you like. And with that, as you are able, will you please rise for the call to worship? Our call to worship this morning is reflective of the fourth candle of Advent on our Advent wreath, which is the candle of love. And the call to worship is a responsive reading that can be found either as an insert in your bulletin or on the screen above. Sometimes we forget that the incarnate God took on all that it means to be human. The love of God has come for us wherever we are. Jesus didn't flee from complicated feelings or situations. Instead, he entered into them. He doesn't flee from us either. He seeks to embrace us in the midst of our messiness. We are the beloved of God no matter what. The story of Christmas reminds us that there is no distance that God wouldn't travel to be with us. The love of God seeks us out where we are. God desires to be with us. Because we are loved, we are reminded to love the people of the world. Just as Christ loved us in the midst of our mess, we are to love others where they are. May we love others where they are, just as we have been loved. Today we light the fourth Advent candle, the candle of love. Love is at the heart of the Christmas story. Love motivated God to give up heaven for humanity to become Emmanuel, God with us. Love draws God near to us even now, even in the midst of our own messes. Love motivates us to care for the world around us. We are the beloved of God, and we are called to be a community of love toward those around us. We are loved by God in the midst of our mess, and we are to be a community of love to the world around us. And now let us lift our voices in song as we sing hymn number 175.